The sport of boxing is seeing a bit of a tumultuous time in India at this point in time. Yes, the country is gearing up to host the World Boxing Championships, but the BFI is in a bit of trouble. Why is that? Because 3 boxers have threatened to take the BFI to court over their non-selection. Now, why is this non-selection suddenly dominating the build-up to the World Boxing Championship? In this video, I will tell you what are the key reasons behind the BFI finding themselves in a legal battle against 3 boxers. Firstly, there was a tweet that was released by one of the boxers who had participated in the national camps, which was used to determine the selection of the boxers. She mentions in this, मैंने नेशनल में गोल्ड मेडल जीता और मेरे साथ अन्य 11 और महिला बॉक्सर्स ने गोल्ड जीता, जिसमें से 9 बॉक्सर्स को परफॉर्मेंस के कारण वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप के लिए चुना गया है और मुझे बहुत मानसिक आघात लगा जब मैंने देखा कि मेरा फोटो वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप रिप्रेजेंटेटिव में नहीं था. One of the boxers who had actually done well in the nationals. मैंने बहुत कड़ी मेहनत की और आपकी व्यक्तिगत टिप्पणी सिर्फ परफॉर्मेंस मैटर करेगी. कोई भी खिलाड़ी कोई पिछली उपलब्धियों के कारण टीम में नहीं आ सकता. Now this is the reason why the boxers have threatened to take the BFI to court. What is the prime issue and why has this particular boxer managed to put out a letter in which she has put out a letter individually to Ajay Singh, who's part of the BFI. Why has this unprecedented step taken place? 3 national champions have threatened to take the BFI to court because they have not been included in the World Boxing Championships. Who are those 3 boxers? Their names are Manju Rani, Shiksha Narwal and Poonam Punia. Now, why has this particular case happened? The situation was in this way. In order to prepare for the World Boxing Championships, the boxers had a 3-week performance at the National Center in Patiala, the NIS Academy in Patiala. From January to February, these boxers had a 3-week high performance program. They trained on endurance and skill, which saw them ranked. This ranking point and the selection policy, remember, this BFI constituted under the consultations with the high performance director Bernard Dunn and most of the Indian coaches. They were part of the selection thing, which ensured that the best boxers would get the ticket for the World Boxing Championships. But what happened? Manju, who's actually a former world silver medalist, she finished 2nd in the trials. But who came on top? Neetu Gangas. Neetu Gangas had actually outscored Manju when it came to the endurance and the skill factor bit. But there is a catch behind Neetu Gangas finishing on top. Why is that? Neetu Gangas, you would remember, she won the 2022 CWG gold in the 48 kilo category. But after that, Gangas did not qualify for the nationals. What was the major issue there? Because Gangas in the state championships that was held in Hisar, she actually lost out on that. So basically you perform in the state, then you come up to the nationals, and then after that you come to the high performance center in Patiala, where you will do well in the endurance and skill test, and then you are selected for the World Boxing Championships. But Manju actually did well in the nationals. Neetu Gangas did not. But because Neetu Gangas has gotten a higher ranking in the endurance and skill test, she's made the ticket to the World Boxing Championships. Manju has not. Now, Shiksha and Poonam Punia, both are Youth Games medalists and Asian Championship medalists. Even they lost out. Now, having won medals in other categories, the Asian Championships, in the Youth Games, in the National Games, they had a good performance. They could not make it because in the endurance and skill trials, they lost out. And that is the main reason why these 3 boxers are not going to the World Boxing Championships. Boxers have written separately to BFI President Ajay Singh and they have sought a response in 48 hours. Yesterday the letter was given. If they do not respond within 48 hours, then possibly on Monday, these 3 boxers will file a petition in the courts where they'll take the BFI to task. Is this fair? one may ask that three boxers who did well in the nationals, they are not making it to the World Boxing Championships because they did not do well in the NIS Center high performance training sessions in Patiala. That is the major bone of contention. Remember, Neetu Gangas is a big name after securing gold in the Birmingham Commonwealth Games. But because she did not do well in the state championships and also in the nationals, just because she did well in the performance centers, do you think that merits a place? Anyway, boxing trials, if you look at it in the past, Nikhat Zareen, Mary Kom, that did not leave Indian boxing in a good frame of mind. Now, with the country preparing to host the Boxing World Championships yet again, this latest issue has cropped up. This time it is not a selection trial or anything. It is the criteria of selection that has been questioned. So these three boxers, if you look at it once again, their names Manju Rani, Shiksha Narwal and Poonam Punia. These three boxers are taking the BFI to court because the criteria of selection has not been fulfilled. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to us there also and on YouTube. Thank you.